That's good. That's white. I feel so short. I'm just getting done with work at 8 o'clock at night. Sort of. It's complicated, but I'm cooked. I'm just finished out. But I'm curious about something. Picture Day. What is the origins of Picture Day? Also known as annual, is a type of book published annually. High school yearbooks are considered a form of journalism by scholastic journalism organizations. Okay, well, I didn't find what I was looking for. I had this idea and I wanted to sort of support it with evidence, but I'm not seeing the evidence that I like, so I'm going to continue to fabricate this concept until it sounds fully thought out. I had this idea. Caden got his school photos. We got his school photos back today. And let me actually show it to you. Hold on. There was this little card. I'm not going to show it to you because it's got some dicey information on it, but it says, important, do not discard, protect your student. Your child is missing. What do you do? Call your local law enforcement or 911. Show this image to authorities. Contact us at, nice plug, provide the reference number and frame number below. Parent guardian must verify and approve release of image. So that sort of implies like, hey, one of the benefits to getting your school photo is that it can be used as a mugshot. I mean, horribly, horribly dark concept, but that's what they're sort of proposing. That's what I'm getting from it. And it just made me think about how a school photo, I don't want to use the word mandatory because it's not like I'm sure you can easily say, no, I do not want my kid to participate in photo day. And obviously you cannot order the photos and not pay for them. As a default, it is such an easy way to get visual, physical identification of every child, or to frame it the way I'm thinking of it, every citizen at their various ages. And so it's almost like your first ID photo. That might be a little bit like twisted of a way to think about it. I don't think it's that nefarious. It's not even nefarious, but I'm saying like it's a very wholesome thing, Picture Day, and I'm not trying to discredit that or say that that's not the intention, is just to like provide this beautiful photo of your child on their years of school. But it does kind of serve a really handy second-hand purpose. And I wanted to know, is that maybe somewhat of the inception of Photo Day? Like it said here, as a kind of journalism, but could you also cross that over to documentation? And again, it's not like the government's trying to get a picture of every kid's face. Maybe, but I don't actually think that's the reason. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, there's something kind of interesting about school photos that I had never really thought about until I read that little disclaimer. And I thought, that's very interesting because everybody has a school photo. And whenever there's like some true crime documentary or anything, oftentimes one of the only photos they have of that individual, whether they are the criminal or the victim, is of a yearbook. Anything pre-internet is like almost always some picture of a yearbook. So pre-internet, pre-cell phones, pre-digital photos, your yearbook photo or your class photo, your school photo might be the only photo that exists of you. I don't know. I don't have like a point, but it's like to think about it that way as like a journalistic documentation is beyond where I had ever thought about it. Something to think about.